Welcome, everyone. My name is Drew. I am the host of Drew vs. the World podcast, and welcome to the World of Madness, a part of the Content Creators of Color C4 Challenge. Today, again, I will be picking a card randomly from Poddecks. And what is Poddecks, you may ask? Do you ever have a difficult to come up with content ideas for your podcast, or perhaps you've gotten stuck during an interview with a guest where you just have nothing to say anymore? Try Poddecks today. Poddecks is the best all-in-one podcast idea generation tool. You get everything from episode ideas to interesting conversation starters for interviews, engaging discussion for your live streams, and even social media content ideas. With this tool, you don't have to spend weeks trying to come up with content for an episode or unique questions for your guests. Just shuffle the cards and pick one at random. Hit the record button and get started. Now you can make better content, have more fun while you're at it, and get your viral moment. All with Poddecks. Head over to poddecks.com and use offer code C4C to get a percentage off. And now help us support the show and help support the content creators of color. So let's get right into it. Today, I will be pulling a card from the WTF pack of Poddecks. I'm just going to give it one shuffle as always. Pull a card. What's today's card? The question is, what's the grossest thing you've ever seen someone do in public? Okay, so I am from, and you probably heard this from the last episode, from Brooklyn, New York. So I've seen some crazy, wild things. I've seen people literally die in the park, literally got beaten to a pulp in the park, on the street. Some people rob a bodega. I've seen some crazy stuff. But I would say the craziest thing I've seen is, and I always tell my family this, I saw a homeless man shit on another homeless man while another homeless man was peeing. How did I see this, you say? I was going down, I believe it was Hoyk and Skimmerhorn train station, coming down it, and there were two homeless men just like standing there, and I'm wondering, like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know. Like, in New York City, you just kind of like look and just keep it moving. But I took a peek, and this homeless man was peeing on the wall while this other homeless man was taking his shit with his back turned to the person, and it was dropping on the other homeless man's foot. The back of his heel, to be specific. I don't know what happened or why this happened. I don't know if they had beef. I don't know if this was their sexual endeavor, but it was just happening in broad daylight. It was like 12, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I just literally took a look, and I came down the stairs, and as per normal New York fashion, I pretended like it never happened, until I tell the story all the time to friends and family. And the one thing I always like to say, the one thing I got out of that situation was, first and foremost, mind your own damn business. That's my generational, I will say that to the cows go home. Mind your own damn business, because if you're looking for something, you're going to find it. And at that moment, I don't know if I was looking for something or it just happened to happen, but I found something wild that I can tell my kids about. Another thing I learned about that is the mental stability or mental instability of the homeless population, and how important it is for them to get help some way, somehow, and how it is important for us who are quote unquote mentally stable and have income that we can diverge to that kind of help out to people. So people that are taking care of the homeless, I salute you. You have a huge job to do. And I think in this country, we have a huge job to do with the understanding of mental health and mental stability of our homeless. Definitely, our veterans, people that are in predicament situations, the trauma people have gotten to, where they have gotten homeless, because you just didn't become homeless tomorrow. There's steps and things that have happened in your life that make you a homeless person. And there's people that failed you in your life, or people you have a connectivity to that have created that situation for you. So we need to, in this country, I believe, really look at the mental state of our homeless people. And in doing so will help us really understand the mental state of our employees, of our students, of our, of our entrepreneurs, of people that are in college and things like that. So that is, I would say, the grossest thing I've ever seen in public, by far. But as always, if you want to share the grossest thing you've seen in public, please send an email to info@drewversustheworld.com. That will be in the show notes. Or send a DM to me on Instagram at Drew versus the World Podcast. Again, that's info@drewversustheworld.com and Drew versus the World Podcast. Send me the grossest thing you've seen. And I will post it, and I will ask this question continuously throughout the challenge. Again, I would like to thank my sponsor, Poddex, and of course the Content Creators of Color 30-day challenge. As always, getting a bunch of group of people that are creators and generating this content. And if you want to get your discount code, type in C4C at poddex.com to get a little bit off on your first purchase of Poddex. And it's really good. I would like to thank Travis and the Poddex team for helping out. And again, thank you for listening to The World of Madness. Catch you later. Play us out. Play us out.